to this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16, would have been better off leaving it in the end end zone for a touchback. Inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. That's a fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
To throw, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Coleman. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks free. Both carriers steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Washington, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. Who's in the clear? Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Oh, he escapes. Breaks into open space. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Huskies pick up enough for a first down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of the block. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Dropping back, it's Williams. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A screen to the wide receiver. Inside the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Back in motion now. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting.
Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout, Washington. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Price. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Price. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
That's caught. It's Price. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Bringing pressure. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Back to pass. It's Manning. quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The DB's backing off from the line now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Back to throw. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Price. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air, it's Williams. The pass rush closing in. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. Defense is coming after him. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying to run, it's Price.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Back to throw. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. The 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bought some time. Now lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Oh, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Solid coverage there. They get him. 15, that's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's running out of time here. Oh, finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. What a grab by the junior.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense.